Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Milwaukee Brewers. It's Brewers baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Adrian Hauser starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
And that'll bring up Steven Duggar. He will lead this one off today.
The center fielder, Steven Duggar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit softly to third. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Batting second.
And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, Matty, when Buster Posey's in this lineup, he's a guy you have to keep your eye on. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Kane is there, 2 gone.
Batting third.
At the plate, Mike Yastrzemski. And as we give you a look at his splits, he's had the better of right-handers this season, no doubt about that. Pulled toward right center field. Kane is under it, and that retires the side. Settling in now, Lorenzo Cain. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
The 1-2.
No, that's down.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Popped him up. Crawford has a play. 1 out.
Batting second.
And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, Matt, you have to keep an eye on the Hebrew Hammer, Ryan Braun. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
The average right at 280 coming in. 7 homers and 17 RBIs. Fouled away. The 1-2. Hit on the ground out to short. Crawford fields it cleanly. In time to first, and there are 2 away. In is Christian Yelich. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. And that misses for ball 1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. The throw into second. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down.
Leading off to the gun.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
That is it.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt. 2 hits in 8 tries for the series. Popped him up. Sano is there to put it away, and on 1 pitch, Belt is retired.
Batting fifth.
Digging in, Evan Longoria, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Miguel Sano. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Another try at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
And that'll bring up Keston Hiura as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 5 homers and 17 RBIs. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead and count 0-2, and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
In now, Omar Narvaez, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 276 the average coming in for him. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Big swing and a miss at the changeup. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. High in the air into shallow left center. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Here's Buster Posey now. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting shortstop and San Francisco Bay Area native Brandon Crawford. 1-0 the count. Now here's the pitch. Crawford, a California-born ball player. He was a 4th-round selection during the 2008 draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Johnny Cueto. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in on it is Kane, and that's the first hit in this one for the Giants.
Boy, Dero, you're talking about frustrating as a pitcher. You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you could waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own.
And the third baseman makes the play. That ends the... First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1.
1-1. Nope, that's down.
Braun can't come up with that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Striding into the box, Justin Smoak. He'll swing it from the left side right here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. One out, nobody on. It looked like the fastball got away from him there.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. Back goes Yastrzemski, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
Here's a strike with the breaking ball. Hit out towards second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Now the relay home. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Eric Sogard. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Nope, ball 1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores as we begin the top of the 4th. Grounder down the line at third. Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there, and he's out.
Next to the guy.
Now at the plate, Mike Yastrzemski comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. This year against right-handed pitching, Yastrzemski is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
These are the stats the oppositions look at. Being great with runners in scoring position. He has certainly been that, and he's able to slow the moment down.
And there's ball 2 now. So far this season, Yastrzemski comes into action sporting a slugging line above 650, and that's not something you see every day. Truly an elite power bat. Braun has a read on it. 2 gone.
The right fielder.
So 2 away for the Giants here in the 4th, and that'll bring in the right fielder, Hunter Pence. First delivery to him on the way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Here's a swing and a little tapper in front of the mound. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. A bouncer up the middle. Crawford's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next at bat would be the big third baseman, Miguel Sano. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Ooh, wait, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Cueto gets the sign. 0-1 pitch on its way. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler, and he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. 7 of their at-bats have resulted in first pitch outs, so he said they need to find ways to get better pitches to swing at early in the count. That or change their approach and work themselves into deeper counts where they might get more chances to hit a mistake pitch. Either way, they're looking to make adjustments down here. Matt?
Thank you, Heidi. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The catcher, number 22.
And that'll bring up Buster Posey. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back up the middle. Fielded by Sogard. And that's the second out.
The bat, number 35.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Now a hard liner toward short, but this will find the shortstop. Striding in once again, Omar Narvaez. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that is through into right field for a single.
No, he's safe. Now batting, left fielder.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Sinking line drive out to right center. In there, a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel, but even his soft liners fall. Dan, he has a knack for keeping his bat in his zone and giving himself a chance much longer than the average ball player.
Behind 0-2 now.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count up, and get on for the boys in front of him.
The 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Pence has a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw. Throw won't get him. Now to the plate, Adrian Hauser. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. In there, no balls and a strike.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hit on the ground out to short. There is Crawford. There's one. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Stepping in, Johnny Cueto. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center, a base hit, and the opposing pitcher gets aboard to kick off the inning.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager.
No hits to this point. The 1-0. Cueto gets his lead at first, nobody out. Liner towards second, but this is hauled in by the second baseman. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and up next the utility man Wilmer Flores. Has a look, now the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Mike Yastrzemski. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set and the pitch. 0-1 the count. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain.
The center fielder.
Low for ball 1. 2-0 to the Brewers center fielder.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So now to the plate, Eric Sogard, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Sogard brings a batting line of barely over 200, so there's certainly some room for improvement there.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
And it's fouled away. 0-2, here it is. Changeup laid off down around the shins.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
A runner at second, nobody out. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Fielded cleanly by Belt, and he thought about going to second, but he'll go to first instead. Oh, but the feed to the pitcher is offline.
Now batting, the right fielder,
And here's Christian Yelich now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
And that catches the outside edge, 1-1. One and two for Christian Yelich.
With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or you're still looking for the double play ball?
Pretty good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 2-2. Lined into right, a base hit. In to score, the runner from third.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
the third baseman.
Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. So the big bat of Miguel Sano digs in next, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2 multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
1 ball and 2 strikes the count. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now back.
Into the box now, Keston Hiura. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
And that's in there for his strike. 1-1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Snap throw from the catcher. Hit hard on the ground at first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Omar Narvaez. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. And when in doubt, he'll just step off and bluff that runner back to third. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. A ball and a strike. Looked like the changeup slipped out that time, and it misses well above the zone.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Here's the 2-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that. Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
And that's going to be a base hit for Pence. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Out in front of it, strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Pulled toward right center field. Yelich able to take this one in, and there's your first out. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that brings up Evan Longoria. From the belt, kicks and deals. Runners on first with 1 down. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Fouled away. Popped him up. Smoke waits on it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Standing in, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Sogard onto the grass. He's got it. A great running play. And striding in, Ryan Braun. He was a strikeout victim his first trip and then collected a base hit his last time around. Trevor Gott is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Number 58, Trevor Gott.
Here's the first pitch to him. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Chopped to third. Up with it is Longoria. And that's the first out. Into the box now, Justin Smoak. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1. On he pops it up. Longoria into shallow left. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in, Adrian Hauser. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned a chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Brandon Crawford digging in next. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. High in the air into shallow left center. On the move is Braun. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Alex Dickerson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 12, Alex Dickerson.
Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that one skips up over the wall for a ground rule double.
You can see that he was all over that pitch, yanking it down the line. They're lucky that thing bounced over the fence, because if it would have gotten lost in the corner out there, there's no telling how far he could have gotten.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Steven Duggar. And Dan, what's the plan of attack here for the guy on the mound?
Well, I think they have to go right after him. He's pretty unlikely to take you deep, but if you allow him to get on base, the chances of him scoring and tying this game become a lot greater.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike one. 1 out and a runner on second base. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So a big moment here, and standing in, Wilmer Flores. But a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Flores has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. Dickerson rounds third and is digging for the plate. He scores, and the deficit is down to only 1 now.
Boy, a big game yesterday from these guys, Dero. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Yolmer Sanchez will come on now and pinch run here.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Into the box, Mike Yastrzemski, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Hey, I know the tying runs at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Now this will rattle up against the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked in that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this.
And it appears they're going to give him the intentional walk here, so now they'll have a force at any base with 2 gone. Ready for another shot now. Brandon Belt. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Yolmer Sanchez will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Now playing second base, number 2, Yolmer Sanchez.
Arlene Garcia is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Arlene Garcia.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Lorenzo Cain. He was fighting that swing the whole way, but he went around. It's no balls and a strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Pence giving chase, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Well, back in the day, you would hope your leadoff man can work a walk or leg out an infield single, but not in today's game. Now they expect the leadoff hitter to have a little pop, just like this guy. Nice leadoff double.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-1 home. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. One and 2 as he chases the slider. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Here's Miguel Sano. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Derek Rodriguez enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 57, Derek Rodriguez.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. He's set. The 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And Josh Hader comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. In is the third baseman, Evan Longoria. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak has been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Oh, pretty healthy hack that time. It's 1-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Swing and a line drive into left field, a base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Number 35, shortstop, Brandon Walker.
Joey Bart will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
For San Francisco, number 77, Joey Bart.
Ball one. A ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1. Down the third baseline. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Last strike here for the Giants. Now that's popped up. Hira is under it. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Milwaukee come out on top for their 30th victory.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Giants, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game: 2 hours and 41 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
Happy Friday, baseball fans. Welcome to Inside the Show. Starting out in the NL West, Adrian Hauser got his third win this season, helping lead the Brewers past the Giants 2-1. Cody Bellinger plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies as the Dodgers grabbed the win against Colorado 8-5. He is among the National League leaders in home runs. The Arizona Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they grabbed a victory over the Padres at Petco Park 3-0. The New York Mets stopped their 6-game losing streak as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park 3-1. The Marlins hit 3 long balls as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-7. Colin Moran drove in 4 and had a home run as the Buccos took down the Reds 6-4. The Boston Red Sox had 12 hits as a team as they stole a victory in extra innings over the Royals 3-2. The Minnesota Twins racked up 11 hits as a team as they took down the Yankees in the Bronx 7-4. The Rays held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the visiting Blue Jays 2-1. The Chi Sox went deep 4 times as they blew out Baltimore 10-2. Patrick Wisdom plated 3 runs on the day as the Mariners got past the Tigers 8-6. The Texas Rangers combined for 10 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 7-3. The Oakland Athletics put up 16 hits on the day as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 9-5. And that's what's happening around the baseball world heading into today. Join us again tomorrow for the latest from around Major League Baseball.